Hi, my name is Chloe. I have lived on this planet, Earth, for upwards of 16 years, and in this particular year, 2014, I want to start a project. It's a pretty simple project, just make at least one video a month. The videos will be in a style where I just talk to the camera about my life, because contrary to what I say all the time, my life isn't always boring. Things happen. And I don't want to forget about those particular things, especially if the things provoked emotion at the time. I'm also hoping to document my growth as a person, or my decline as a person, or just get a sense of what kind of a person I stayed during 2014. So, here goes. January. Started the new year off at my grandfather's house, by myself, in a room. I say by myself, I was visiting family, and I had my immediate family there with me. But I was alone in the room, and no one was really awake, and it was a little pathetic. I texted friends who were at parties. They were having a better time than I was. New year, new me. I'm really the same person. I'm trying to be a better person, maybe particularly more than I was in, say, November, but my personality just doesn't change much. This is basically all bullshit. New Year is nothing more than marking the Earth's path around the sun. So, 2014, that's a weird number. I didn't like 2013 either. I'm gonna graduate from high school in 2015, but not much is happening in 2014. I don't know, it just seems like an awkward in-between year, like only the zeros and the fives are the ones we should really care about. I took the PSAT last fall, and I felt okay when I did it, and I got the score back recently. 206 out of 240 was my score. There is 3 sections, 80 points each, reading, math, and writing. I got upwards of 70 in math and writing. In fact, I only got one problem wrong in the writing. I'm pretty proud of that, actually. But in reading, I got a 57 out of 8. So because I got upwards of 70 on 2 other sections and didn't even make 60 on that 3rd section, I feel like I have been forgetting about part of my education. I never really thought of myself as a bad reader. I guess I was wrong? Maybe I'm just bad at reading critically. You know, sometimes in English class discussions, everyone understood the theme, and I didn't. I thought it was a different theme. That doesn't mean that my theme doesn't exist. It just means that it's not the theme that everyone else sees. Maybe it doesn't have as much evidence as other themes, but it was still the message I got from the book, so I don't think it's non-existent. All in all, I just feel weird about the PSAT. Like, it doesn't really matter, doesn't have a lot of significance in getting you into college, graduating you from high school. It's just kind of there. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I feel like I suck at reading, which is going to be an excuse to read more. Lately I've been doing this thing where I start a book at 10 p.m. expecting to only read for half an hour, and then get sucked in and end up reading till 2 to 4 a.m. maybe. So now if my parents scold me for staying up past midnight reading, I'll just tell them I'm studying for the SAT. So the PSAT happened. Yeah. Another thing that happened to me recently, I got new jeans from American Eagle. Gonna go ahead and put the brand name out there in case you're looking for new jeans, because these jeans have tiny pockets. I know that most jeans for girls have ridiculously small front pockets and decent sized back pockets, but my previous everyday pair of jeans have actual decent sized front pockets. So I was used to putting my phone in my front pocket and my bike key in my other front pocket, and that's how I would roll. I figured out when I got these jeans that my phone wouldn't fit in it, but I thought that my little small bike key would be able to stay in. Monday, between 1st and 4th period sometime, the key fell out. I searched my school, I searched every classroom, asked the teachers, humiliated myself because now they don't think I'm responsible because I lost a bike key. I stared at the ground, walking around like a depressed person, couldn't find it. The lock came with 2 keys. I lost the first key like a few years ago, and this key had kept me going for a long time. Now that I lost this key, which was the spare key, didn't work. I waited a few days. I asked the office lost and found twice if they had found any bike keys or anyone had turned in any bike keys. They said no, so then I asked them if the custodian could come unlock my bike for me. Did I mention it was a U-lock? If it was a cable lock, I probably would have tried to cut it myself, but it's a U-lock. It was a U-lock. So I had to ask for help. The lady at the front office who called the custodian did not tell him it was a U-lock, so he came, found me, found my bike, said, oh, it's a U-lock. I have to go get the other clippers. It wasn't my fault that she didn't tell him. And then he drove his little golf cart all the way back to the shed or whatever, got the big clippers, came in, and snipped my lock for me. So I did thank them profusely, and now that's all over with. So I have learned my lesson about bike keys and small pockets on pants. Girls, put the bike key in the bag. Don't trust your pants. Never trust your pants. Never, ever, ever, never. This is some serious stuff in a U-lock. Can you, yeah? That's like, this is metal. Aluminum?